Don't let your garden supplies get into a rat fuck mess. I got this tabletop and my desk I gotta sort out because I was searching for shit. Yep, real people in their real garage. Hunting for shit, can't find it, making a mess, trying to find it. Morning, y'all. Making a mess, kicking shit. Okay. So, we have the bottle from the old sprayer. We're going to use that with the new head and everything else. Quick release is already set up on the hose. We're going to do regular batch. That was empty. Yes. Okay. All right. It's going to be a multi-trip back to the garage, but I want you to be with me as I do this. Okay. A lot of people like to talk about what they do, how they do it, and then show you the results. Like I said in the beginning of this channel, I want you to see what happens in the background. I want you to see the actual effort it takes to go into this. Let's see here. Yeah, we need that today. So this is another little toy I inherited from Grandpa. Get in there, right? Ain't bad. It's just noisy as hell. And it's not exactly the powerful blower. But anyway, what I'm doing here right now is this is me first thing getting up, getting my coffee, okay, and thinking out loud as I do a video instead of just sipping on my coffee and gathering all my tools for the day, okay? So I've got the root juice out there. All those are empty. For the trash. Speaking of trash, today's trash day. So we'll just take this out to the trash. Oh yeah, gotta grab the table. Gotta grab our table. Gardener's table. Now, voice down because it does carry. Okay? It's still early as shit. It's before 7. As far as I know, Mama's still in her room, which is right back here past the fence. Her bedroom is in the front yard, but she can still hear me back here. What do you think about that view? Walking through this giant... I walked through those giant sunflowers and spooked a bird or something in there. Camera adjust. Okay. I made sure I felt it snug before I did that, okay? You know, I was wondering, is there such thing as garden ASMR? Something to think about. If you don't know what ASMR is, it's ASMR. I do not know what the abbreviation stands for, but it's for people like me that can't naturally sleep without something ambient or something soft in the background. I don't know how to describe it. Anyway, we're going to do a normal batch of 8 ounces each, okay? Ish. Remember, I do it in this order because of the viscosity and what I want to achieve with my garden, okay? So poke that with, here's a stick. Mosquitoes and flies. You guys can see them flying around, but there's flies and skeeters out here just to get me, and they're biting flies too. All right, we've got our 24 ounces. Then with some water. Okay. That's all you need. Maybe a little more. Okay. For anybody squeamish about smells, this stuff ain't for you. But I highly suggest you get over your issue with smell. Get you some all natural fish fertilizer. Do the best thing you did for yourself, your garden. Okay. We are set at 8 ounces. There we go, right there. Okay. Well, FYI, if you use the grid on your camera, the center square here, where my finger is, that's about dead center. That is one of your main focal points, okay, in your focusing software. I love how that worked out. And seal is still good. Seal is still good. Very surprising. Okay. Slide back over. Okay. I'll leave that for a minute, and we'll be back in just a moment. I'm going to go spray myself and get ready, okay? And we're back. So I don't know for sure if I said it in a video or not yet, but the reason why I'm fertilizing as I do is, one, less is more, okay? Less is more, meaning you fertilize them more often with less amount, and it will stretch out longer, and the overall growth rate will continue at a good steady pace. Now, stand by for the truck to leave. I guess he's going to sit there and warm up for a minute. Okay. So, again, real people in their real backyards. I'm not going to edit that crap out. So, my second reason that I've noticed is that I need to give them a little bit of a kick. Hey, puppy. Good morning. Extra kick, because the rainwater does more for the plants than my spigot water. Okay, let's do a quick adjust on the camera. Okay, you're kind of hanging down, but we'll deal with that. Just want you to be able to see. I'm trying to eat something. Leave my stuff alone. So, I've noticed within 24 hours of a good heavy rain, that rainwater brings so much nutrient to my garden. It's not even funny. I haven't done an actual water test, so I'm pretty damn sure my faucet water is shit. I told my mom the other day, stop drinking the faucet water, don't use it for a coffee machine. It came out yellow. That means the pipes need to get replaced, and the hot water heater may need to get replaced because it probably has a bunch of sediment in the bottom. So I'll come back to that grape as I come around the other way. So again, like I said, I'm having a hard time competing with rainwater. So I give my babies a little something every day. Well, not every day. It's probably gonna be twice a week. So if hey, you leave that. No. Shine. No. Come on. Come on. They like to smell. Rotten fish apparently smells and tastes good. Now I lost my train of thought. We'll get back to it. Anyway, rainwater brings more nutrients to the garden than my faucet water. Oh no, it's coming out of there. This is a brand new hose too. That sucks. Just want to make sure it's coming out. It's not as yellow. Probably just the light. I found a channel the other day. He's a Marine Corps veteran. His face looks familiar. I probably didn't serve with him, but you know, if you're not stuck on a base all the time, like a pogue, you get around, you meet people from other units, other states. Marine Corps has Camp Lejeune, where I was stationed, and there's Pendleton and Miramar and Okinawa. I was in North Carolina and Okinawa. Primarily Camp Lejeune, North Carolina. I've got a combined service of 13 years between the Marine Corps and the Army National Guard, where I ended up going active overseas. That's what happens when you're a National Guard or reservist. You end up going active for an extended period of time until an active unit gets orders to take your place. Did y'all know that I had more of an adventure in the Army than I did in the Marine Corps? Marine Corps is pretty serious. That was frontline combat. That's not something I could talk about, but it's one of my accomplishments in life. Looks like we're going to do a second batch halfway around. So anyway, this guy, very familiar face. I think I can remember this. It's, come on, we'll remember. Down Home Backyard Gardening. I don't know if he's ever said his first name. That's all good. He wears a USMC hat all the time, or his Farmer's Defense products that he's trying to promote. I think he has a discount code or something like that. So he's got several videos. He made a video the other day, I watched it last night, about, do you want to make a YouTube channel? Or something like that. This is how. I thought that was pretty cool. I didn't even realize he did that until after I had already posted my
video about my chest strap and the post-production Hine Master app that I use to do my editing. I was actually going through that app last night and downloading some more features and special effects and stuff, so I'll start practicing on that. Anyway, one of the things he touched on, you gotta be yourself. You really gotta be yourself. Now, I don't cuss all the time, but I'm not gonna hold it back. And I'm not going to get frustrated that bad on camera. With things that I'm doing in a video or the things that I say. You watch my videos, you see that I discovered my favorite purple, Cherokee purple tomato, peeled over, dead. You saw that live on camera, okay? I want people to see that. I don't want people to see me standing in front of the camera, bitching and whining about, oh, I just had to rip my plant out, blah, blah. There's always a reason why you need to rip one out, and it's not a problem. It's really not. But mainly have fun. Take your time. Like I've been telling you, I'll stop, go drink half a gallon of water, and come back and get back to work. I don't drink. So my after hours is just hanging out with my puppies. But I do see the point in everybody has their little niche in life, making a video, and everybody has their own little quirks that make them relaxed, okay? Tangled over here. I need to make another bottle anyway. So what I'm getting at, his point was, you have to get comfortable in front of the camera, okay? So for anybody that may be interested, I've been a talking head on Twitter before it was X. I just do my own little 2 cents commentary of stupidity. People think I'm nuts, but I've got all kinds of things on there. Let's see how much we got left in here. 6 ounces of the juice. Okay, we'll just do it like this. Who wants a little extra kick? What are you doing, puppy? Ah, spider web. Dang it. Miss Sport Park. Okay, now I'll just get water in later. Come on, puppy. So, back to what I was trying to say, I think. You gotta be comfortable in front of the camera. And his point was, make 10 to 20 videos that nobody's ever gonna see. I disagree. Make 10 to 20 to 100 videos that you're not comfortable with, that you're not completely satisfied and proud of. Post it anyway. Get your feet wet, make a fool of yourself, and have fun. Stop critiquing yourself so bad that you're pulling your hair out, okay? Don't get aggravated with that. You have to let go of that, okay? Stop critiquing yourself so fucking bad. Now, as a veteran, I say that confidently only because I had to hit rock bottom first in order to understand that part. So one veteran to another. It takes a moment of us cracking mentally in order for us to reset and not give a fuck anymore. Ish. Like I said before, this is not exact, but this is the ratio. Okay, if that helps understand better. And because of the viscosity, it gives me the right ratio. Okay. Now, remember when I do flowering, that's going to be next week. All right. For only the fruiting and flowering plants and trees. Okay. So I gave them all fruits and flowers. Okay. And I also mentioned in that video, they will only uptake if they really want it. Okay. So the plants that really wanted it took it up and showed me flowers. Everybody else either ain't mature or ain't ready or just don't want to do it. Okay. So I'm not going to fertilize them again with flowering. But everybody is going to get greens mix. Okay. Greens mix. At least twice a week so we can compete with rainwater and bring our growth rate up, our nutrition up, and our health up for all the plants. Because yes, this will bring nutrients and make the plants healthier. Okay, you have to have all three sisters in my mix for you to have those giant tomato plants in 3 months. Okay. Now there's other ways of doing that, and I did not set up my garden to do it that way. This is my setup. I'm showing y'all that you can do this too. Okay, I'm only closing it because I have a dog out here and she's sitting right back there, and she's very sneaky, just like my border collie. And I'm not bringing my bottle over here to their play area at ground level either. Otherwise she will come over here and try and lick it. I know you can't see behind the camera, but this hose is going up over my shoulder, over my right, and I bring it around under my left arm and holding it like this, okay? So it's above my shoulder here and under my armpit here, okay? This helps drag your hose around and distributes the weight so you're not yanking on it, and with your free hand that's not on the bottle, you can feel what's going on down the line a little bit, okay? So I need to go all the way around this round, so you're gonna have to pull your hose all the way through. Okay. for all the younger folks to just feel awkward because you just don't know how to do anything, okay? The reason why I had my hose the way I did and the way I just set it up just now, okay? First, my hose is way over there, okay? It's going to be over here later, all right? So the hose comes up to the fence line. Wand hangs, and it loops back and forth like a snake all down this line. And I'll show you at the end, okay? But I do that so that it doesn't get tangled. So when I pull that end, it just starts snaking all the way down, okay? Again, over whatever hand dominant you are, okay? Put the hose over that shoulder, hold it in your hand, bring it around to under your opposite arm and hold it, okay? Now I have plenty of slack and I can move around. Sorry, puppy. Still thinking about what I said about the guy over at Down Home Backyard Gardening. You really do have to be comfortable with the camera. You got to be comfortable with the post-production editing. You did have a point. You need to be prepared to know what you're going to talk about. I just do general ideas of what I'm going to touch on, like touch points. That's all I do, because there really ain't no point in creating a lesson for nobody. Unless I have a true following, people subscribed and actually admitting to it. And leaving comments, questions like that nice lady over at, I messed it up again. Genesis Farm Homestead 3031, I think it was, I said the other day. Watch out, puppy. Back up, back up, back up, back up, back up. Good girl. She's asking me what I use to hold the camera. So I addressed that on camera, elaborated on it, showed images, and I even made a video of me wearing it to show everybody. Because I would really like to encourage all gardeners to get yourself some hands-free setup and take us on a garden tour, take us out into the garden or yard, do a project, get things done, and show the world. This is how I do things, man. don't know for sure. They smell like apples. I don't think they're going to be worth my time. I don't know if you can just see all that okra in there. I got a ton of okra. Good grief. Okay. Tight spaces. What's up, Shadow Baby? Yes, baby, I know you're hungry. I will get used to this camera one way or another. I'll make that a priority in my mind to check it before I do something. Oh, look, I got a better boy. It's turning orange. I need to get that before the birds can see it. You see how I'm going about this? I'm going in. I went all the way back there and I started working my way back out. If you haven't already, I would highly recommend nipping off all the leaves at the bottom. I need to do it again. They're growing back pretty fast. It just prevents or helps prevent disease and critters. I should be able to get one good yield off these cucumbers before they go bad for the year. I sprayed myself good and they're still getting me bad. As you can see, I'm only doing this one side. And then when I come inside the garden, I'll do that side of the beds. It just makes it more convenient. We're gonna need one more bottle to finish it off. Not a big deal, I expected that. I did not water yesterday, so it's been almost 2 days with no water. They're doing just fine. Alright, that was the same amount of 4 ounces. Get the giant fuyu. And it'll be fine. Puppy back there playing. So, another thought to down home backyard gardening. You said you appreciate constructive criticism. All right, bud. So here it is. I think from my perspective, you contradict yourself by saying you gotta relax and have fun and be comfortable with the camera and all this stuff. But then you go back and say you're very hard on yourself. You critique yourself really harshly about how you produce. I ask you, one man to another, one veteran to another, chill the fuck out, dude. I say that with sincerity and humor. Be humble about it. Stop trying to edit every last thing. You don't have to make it fucking perfect, dude. Mother Nature is perfect just the way she is. Okay? The Buddhists believe life is perfect just the way it is. So try to put that into you. Allow it to blossom inside you. This garden in front of you is an example of just that. Okay? And my limited editing is only to like start the videos or clips so I can, adjust myself or itch or bathroom break, coffee break, spray myself. Boom, 16-inch. Now, I know as a veteran, we're going to constantly critique ourselves in that way. But I urge regular civilians to not do that, okay? We are strung a little tighter. That's why we are a part of the warrior class. We can handle that shit. And we do like high standards. But sometimes we have to learn to let go of it a little bit. Let Mother Nature do her thing. Watch out. Get off the hose. Watch out. There you go. To the nice lady over at Genesis Farm Homestead, I would like to encourage you to use your imagination on your garden. You don't necessarily need ideas from other people. You just need something to trigger your mind so that brilliant idea just blossoms on its own. Okay? So my advice is, think outside the box. Do you really need a gate over there? Do you need to keep kids or critters in or out? I'm going to be finishing up this fence line for the garden, and I'm going to put a gate, and it's only to keep my dogs out. They can come into the garden when I'm there, but not without me. Shadow, that's a squirrel in the tree. Shadow. Squirrel. Good girls. Sneaky little shits. I had no idea where the hell they were. Good girl, Shadow. Good girl. Dipping down again. Okay. twisted here. Good girl. Good girl. Alright. Good thing that thing's got a swivel on it, huh? Okay. I did not do the back side of these ones when I went and did the grapes. It's fine. I'll get back there in a minute. There is no trigger lock on this bottle sprayer, but it does get stuck. I think it's just the thing itself. I don't know. Anyway, I got distracted and didn't put any water in here. Just caught that. So those tomatoes just got watered like a son of a bitch. Straight fertilizer. You know, if we were live streaming, like multi-garden live streaming all at once, like 6 or 9 of us all on one screen, somebody somewhere could have caught that. I know it said don't spray it on leaves, but in this case, in the pumpkins over there, in the watermelons, I really don't have much choice. They ain't got much of anything to spray but the leaves that's sitting there around it. Actually, I'm not going to fertilize that one. I'm not keeping it. I'm going to rip out that one. It's too scrawny and sickly looking. This candy grape I'm spraying right now is thick and hardy. I think those fruits will be a lot more mature. Okay. This hanging branch ain't doing bad. Looks a little scary looking moving like that, but it's all reaching up to the sky. That means it's healthy, and it looks healthy. It's dark green, it's lush, it's beautiful. It's okay. So ladies and gentlemen, we're going on 40 minutes now. This is my typical morning, whether I'm fertilizing or not. It takes 30 to 40 minutes to water while I'm looking around, looking at everything, making sure everything's okay. All right? So I've got a little bit more stuff to do over there with the babies. All right, but I'll do that off camera. I'm going to start processing this video and upload it first thing this morning so y'all can see this. All right? Again, to review, we did our standard greens mix. Next week will be fruits and flowers for only the stuff that wants it right now. All these trees are only doing roots this year. I am not concerned about forcing them into flower, although I gave them the juice in case they wanted that nutrient for their health. Okay? So all the nutrients are available at all times, which will encourage great development and great immunity. Their basic immune systems will be encouraged to beef up some to push off any pest issue that may be there. All right. Anyway, I'm going to go drink some water and then, not water, my coffee, and then get back to doing the babies. I hope you guys have a great morning. I believe today is Friday. We looked at the time when I first started. I guess now we're just going to have to wait and see what happens with all this growth, all right? Like I said yesterday's video, you can only make so many videos about so many things repeatedly. Now, every season, we could do transplanting and talking about those plants that we're transplanting into our garden. But other than that, it's just a waiting game. You got to find a project, find an issue, and then get back to it. You know, you can't just forcefully try to make content. Even people doing this for a living, they're constantly having to take care of their own garden while at the same time trying to find an excuse to make a video for content, okay? And you can only beat a horse so many times before there ain't nothing left to beat. All right? Anyway, have a great Friday. I'll see you later. Good afternoon. I went back and edited my video one last time. This morning's video. You know what I did? I took every last edit out and just clipped or put all my clips together. And I did this as an example, and it's going to stay on YouTube. This is my rebuttal to a fellow YouTuber who said, make several videos that's never going to see the light of day. I disagree. Make a bunch of videos and don't give a shit about quality. Just improve your quality over time. I don't care about poor quality right now. I'm working on my garden. I'm just sharing my knowledge with y'all. A lot of things in life are not perfect. Sometimes we think it is. Sometimes it looks like a chaotic mess. But that's exactly spiderweb. It's exactly what Mother Nature wants. Okay? She works in her own way. Have fun. Don't give a shit about what other people think about you. Don't give a shit about the AC kicking on or anything else going on in the background. Just share. Don't be afraid to share the fuck ups, the noises, the poor quality of audio or video. Who gives a shit? I'm not being rated, and I've got a little bit of a following on the Twitter because I put my 2 cents in everywhere when I see stupidity. I still don't care. There's nothing to care about. Maybe the mosquitoes bite me. I don't know. This morning's video was awesome. Can you see this? Can you see the dragonfly? Maybe not. Anyway. I took you around. We fertilized this morning. I need to go get those things off the table. And throughout that video, I was talking directly to down home backyard gardening. Still am. You got great garden, man. You got great ideas. And you got some good experience and knowledge. You're right. Be real with it. Also, don't bite your tongue. Don't bite your tongue. If you got something to share, share it. You don't have to bite your tongue for nobody. Thank you for your videos, man. Thank you for sharing everything. And come on by and see what I'm up to. It's beautiful out here today, ain't it? Anyway, folks, have a beautiful day.